Welcome, my friends of the interwebs. I was just watching Fate of Destiny, one of my favorite all-time female channels on YouTube. Actually, on the interweb in general. Dest is a really super cool YouTuber. Anyway, some of you know, a lot of you know actually, because she's got like, I don't know, 50 or 60,000 subscribers. But a lot of you know that she is doing a Helping Hands video, which, you know, if you know anything about me, I love helping people, especially the little guys. It's something I've always tried to kind of foster in other YouTubers as well. I think that if you know many YouTubers that have been close to me over the years, they all have that spirit of helping other YouTubers, other creators. I think it's important. There's way too much hate, trolling, and all that nonsense going on, and very few people, truthfully, will actually help you. I mean, that's the one thing about YouTube that has always drove me crazy, because I'm not like that. I mean, I don't care if you have more subscribers than me, less subscribers than me. I don't care. If you're genuine and you're sincere and you're the real deal, in my opinion, I will do whatever I can to help you. You know, but sadly, over my many years on YouTube, I've that's a rare commodity, and that's just a fact. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but most people act like this is some kind of a competition. And if they help you, then God forbid you may get more views than them, or you may get more subs than them, and they can't have that, which is sad. You know, you see that more really amongst the females. I'm sorry to call your gender out, ladies, but it's true. Very few females will actually do anything to help one another. They may help other guys out, but they damn sure won't help another woman out. You know. Now, having said that, there's some awesome females out there that are not like that. So, anyway, and I will be mentioning one of them in just a moment. Fate of Destiny is doing a Helping Hands thing, and it's basically a contest that she's running. And what she's asking for is for people to give shout outs to two lesser known channels, two channels that have less than 5,000 subscribers. And you know, I'm all about that. I don't even know how many shout outs I've given over the years. I have no clue. A lot. Not just with contests and stuff, but I mean just flat out giving people shout outs, helped people up, tried to support their channels. Sometimes it was successful, and sometimes it wasn't, you know. Listen, by the way, her latest video, you should watch it, because I think it's titled something like the top 5 ways to be successful on YouTube, or something similar to that. I'm going to paraphrase on that. It's worth watching. She has some pretty good thoughts on that. I don't think it's quite as detailed as what I do, as far as when I'm telling people what they should do as far as getting their channels going, but it's definitely information that is worthy of knowing. So do yourself a favor and check that video out if you want to grow your channel. Some people don't care. Mobile Tech comes to mind. Mobile Tech could give a rat's ass, or couldn't give a rat's ass, if his channel gets any bigger or not. He just does his thing because he enjoys it. In fact, he hates it when I bring up his name. I just talked to him last night for like an hour and a half. Yeah, he's just one of those dudes that loves doing what he does. He loves sharing it with the world, which is cool. In fact, you know what? I don't even know how many subscribers he has. I don't think he's got 5,000 though. But his will be an honorable mention anyway, because I know right now he's cringing because he doesn't like the attention. But I'll put a link to his channel, Mobile Tech. He does some really neat stuff. He actually refurbishes vintage camper trailers. The original RV, you know, the pull behinds, and some of them are really amazing. He gets them, they're just crap, and then he works his magic, and he is a very gifted and talented man, and he can take a 1950 something whatever the hell and make it literally look like it just came off the showroom floor. And it's not easy, you know. A lot of that stuff you have to fabricate yourself. Yeah, it's definitely, his channel is if you're into that kind of crafty stuff, or working with your hand stuff, you definitely will love Mobile Tech. But anyway, he literally is just an honorable mention. I have a couple of other ones I wanted to talk about. Now, this next one is a guy too, and he you know, I don't understand why he doesn't have more subscribers. He's a very cool dude. He loves shooting steel, which, you know, he turned me on to shooting steel. For that, I'll be forever grateful to him, because it is a blast. When you're shooting steel, it's a lot of fun. But his YouTube name is Albatross. I think it's 497. I have a link to him too. He is a really super, super awesome dude. And like I said, I do not know why he doesn't have more subscribers. You know, him and Colonel D. Will Hoyt, the YouTube channel D. Will Hoyt. I don't get why he doesn't have more subscribers either. It wasn't very long ago that he just went over 1,000. That guy should have 10,000 subs. You know, and that's another thing too you should know about YouTube. You know, there's no rhyme or reason to a lot of it. I'll be honest with you. You can bust your ass. You can produce some really great content, and for whatever reason, your channel doesn't go anywhere. And I don't know why that is. People have asked me over the years. I've had people contact me and go, "Can you look at my channel and tell me what I'm doing wrong?" And I've went to their channel and I'm like, "Holy crap, it's one of the best channels I've ever seen," and they can't get past 500 subscribers. I don't understand it. You know, it's one of those things. I talk to them. Hey, listen, you can ask YouTube. I have burnt up the phone lines talking to some YouTubers and trying to get them on the right path. But for some people, it's just, I don't know if it's a Google thing, if it's a regional thing. I have noticed that I think some YouTubers that come from certain areas seem to do better in certain genres. So, I mean, I don't know. You know, those boys from Middle Tennessee seem to be doing pretty good. I'll tell you that right now. You got Artisan Tony. He's got, what, I don't know, 20,000 subscribers. You got Hickok45 with, you know, 750,000 subscribers. You've got, Plankster lives in that direction. There's a bunch of them that live in that direction, and they all seem to be in the sweet spot. But, you know, so I don't know. Anyway, Albatross 497 and D. Will Hoyt, both of those guys, awesome guys. And you know what? I'm on a roll. I'm not going to stop. Listen, as far as females go, one of the females that's very, very supportive, and there are a bunch of them that are very, very supportive. But one of them that is really supportive, that's a smaller channel that I think you should probably check out, is a nice lady named Trace O'Liberty. And she has been a very, very good friend to my niece, and just a very good friend to a lot of people, and just very supportive. The kind of YouTuber that inspires community. You know, I mean, and listen, Google is they have done their very best in the last few years to destroy every community. They just have, and that's just a fact. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about it, but it's true. The communities that we have is by the grace of God. I'm telling you that right now, because they've done everything they could possibly do to eliminate our abilities to communicate on the YouTube platform. Now, you know, we'll see how things change on the Google Plus platform. And I don't know. The jury's still out. I haven't spent enough time with Google Plus. Although, once again, if you watch my last video, get your house in order when it comes to Google Plus. Seriously, because it's just, trust me on that. Get your act together on Google Plus. Get your profile set up. Start making friends. Start your circles up. Trust me, if you've never listened to anything else I say, that you need to listen to. Because trust me when I know how Papa Google works. Papa Google's ready to flip the script. He's ready to flip the script. And it will be very interesting how this whole thing pans out. But anyway, Trace O'Liberty, you must check her out because she has all kinds of cool. And speaking of females that are awesome, Shannon. I mean, this girl lost her AdSense. Okay, she was click-bombed and lost her AdSense. She's a 16-year-old girl, expat that's living in the Philippines with her retired military father and mother. Excuse me. And I have rarely seen anybody in my entire my entire time on YouTube, I've rarely seen anybody more supportive of so many people and so many channels. And when I say supportive, listen, I'm not joking. I mean freaking ass supportive. Shannon is absolutely amazing. She's a bundle of energy. She has to be, because man, every time I turn around, she's supporting somebody. She's got that little Mafia Princess thing going on. How freaking cool is that? The small channel Mafia, and she's adorable. She's absolutely adorable. She had a little drama lately with an inappropriate older gentleman, and unfortunately on YouTube there's a lot of those. But, you know, I'm not Chris Hansen, so I'm not going to start knocking on doors. But I will tell you this, she's a tough bird. She is. She's a tough bird. And you know what? She's not going to let people get her down. She's going to keep on keeping on. Hey, listen, but if losing her AdSense didn't slow her down one bit, this goofy dude sending her whatever messages he was sending her isn't going to slow her down either. But yeah, Shannon, awesome. Youth to Wild is her YouTube channel. Youth to Wild. She's a 16-year-old girl. Well, man, I'll tell you what, she brings all kinds of skills. I mean, in knives, survival skills. Hell, I watched her eat a freaking bat. And I'm not joking. She ate a freaking bat. B-A-T, bat. Which, in my opinion, kind of makes her a little batshit crazy. But, you know, that's what it is. Anyway, God knows I love her. But, so yeah, Shannon from Youth to Wild, Tracer Liberty, Albatross 497, Colonel D. Will Hoyt. Let's see, who else? Well, Salty Shellback. Colonel Salty Shellback. Firearms Pop. You know, I mean, listen, there's some really great YouTubers that don't have a ton of subscribers or views for that matter. You know, and it's not easy. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people think there's some kind of magic that people work. It's not easy. There is, I'm telling you, if you count all the views that I have between all my channels, I have over 4 million views, so probably close to 5 million views. And I'm telling you right now, that has not been easy. Period. Anybody that can get to 1 million views has done something special, and if you don't think that's true, you don't know what you're talking about, because it is. You know, and I mean, and now barring somebody having a freak of nature viral video, now there are those, but for the most part, your average YouTuber that gets to 1 million views has done something. In fact, I've always thought that YouTube should give away some kind of award for 1 million views, kind of like a gold medal. You know, the problem with a lot of that stuff, though, sadly, well, I'm not even going down that road. But I will tell you that Google does not respect a lot of us. They just don't. And they don't give us enough encouragement. And they don't do enough to help us, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. But anyway, Destinee, this message is for you. I'm very, very proud of you. I remember when you first started out, almost 3 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago. I remember you fumbled a couple of times. You stumbled a little bit, but you picked yourself up. You dusted yourself off. And you kept on keeping on. And don't think for a second that I haven't heard how supportive you've been to my niece. And I cannot tell you enough how much I appreciate that. It gets back to me, you know. And so, yeah, definitely, Destinee, you are the real deal. I'm very, very proud to have known you and to have been a small part of your YouTube experience. And I want to congratulate you on your milestones. Obviously, 50,000 subscribers was your last milestone, but I haven't checked lately, but my guess is by now you're probably close to 60,000. You're on fire, as you should be, because you bring the goods. You really do. You put in the work. That's the most important thing. You know, if you could learn anything from people like Destinee, or, you know what, and I'll even say it, my niece, Krista Blade, if you put in the work, and it is a lot of work, it is a lot of work, you can fight your way up. It's not easy for a lot of people. Like I said, I think sometimes there's no rhyme or reason about it. But you have to be willing to put up the work. You have to be willing to crank out the videos. You have to be willing to put up the good content. It has to be good content. You can't just crank out crap. You know, that's not going to get it done for you. But if you bring the good content, the quality content, or at the very least interesting, listen, if you can be just entertaining, I don't care what your video quality is. I don't care what your sound quality is. If you're just entertaining, you got it made. You got it made. Anyway, listen, Destinee, congratulations, and thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for being a serious role model, especially for a lot of the females out there. And keep on doing your thing, you know. And everybody else, keep on doing your thing. Whatever it is that makes you happy, do it. So... oh, wow, we're over. Holy crap, this is a long video. You know, I get a little long-winded. Anyway, Destinee, you can consider this my entry into your Helping Hands contest. And I wish everybody else that's in the contest, I guess quite a few people in that, you know, hey, everybody, congratulations on getting into it. Good luck to you, to all the shout-outs that were given. I hope those people really, really benefited gratefully. Anyway, until we meet again, I bid you a fair adieu.